Hello students, this is Amit. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Sikak. I have created this channel exclusively for students of ICSE, CBSE and State Board to help them in learning of computers. In various boards, various syllabus are there for computers. So we'll start one by one, and I can understand in this pandemic situation, as all schools are shut down, will not be able to clear all your doubts from your teachers, and you started learning a computer subject as it is there in your syllabus, but still you have so many doubts. So in this session, I will clear some of your doubts, and also anything left, you can comment it below this channel, which I can clear all your doubts in my next video, in my next session. So in this session, we'll learn about Java, which is there in ICSE 9th, 10th, I think. Java is a computer language which is used to build computer softwares. So we learn Java to design various kinds of softwares. So before going to start, I'll tell you what we learn in this session. Java, the computer language. What is the history of Java? When it started? What is the new versions? What are the features? And the principles of OOPS, OOPS, object-oriented programming. And also we'll learn about the 4 principles of object-oriented programming. So first of all, we should know what is a computer programming language. As you people know, to communicate with people's different your friends or your parents or your uncles or anyone, while communicating you are using a language that may be English, Hindi or Odia or any other languages. So like that, to communicate with the computers, they need to know a language through which they can communicate to the computer. So suppose you want to do a task, you want to finish a task in computers, then we have to give computer so that we can complete our tasks, we can perform our tasks. So that instruction, that communications, we have to give through our language. So it is very essential to give instruction to computers through a language. So we need to know the way in a computer language, how we can communicate with the computers. So like normally in general languages, like we are communicating like in English or Hindi, first we have to know the characters, the alphabets that is used. We have to know words, what are the words. Then we have to make sentences by using the words, and we have to know tense also, how we can write a sentence. Then we have to know about the writing paragraphs. Then we can learn how to write essay and various things. So like that, in same way, in computers also we have to know what are the characters, what are the alphabets used in a computer language, what are the words used in computer language, what are the we can say a software is something is a collections of various instructions. So to design a software or programs, we have to know a computer language, and Java is one of the best, one of the most efficient, secure, robust computer languages, so which we can write programmings. So Java is the computer language. So to write softwares, to write programs, we need an environment where we can write our programs, where we can design our programs, where we can design our software, and we can check whether the program is correct. We can compile it, we can debug it, and we can run it so that we can check whether our program is correct, whether our software is correct or not, whether it is able to perform the desired task or not. So Bluej is the is one of the environment which we called in computer science, that is integrated development environment, the IDE, where we can do writing of programs, writing of softwares, designing, compiling, debugging, and executing the application, executing the software. So this is the complete package which perform these tasks for us, as where we can design the application or the software, the programs. It will provide us all the necessary things to perform this. So Java is the computer language and Bluej is the IDE, integrated development environment. Now come to the history of Java. First of all, let me tell you, Java was designed or developed by James Gosling, who is also called as the father of Java. He designed this in the year 1995. He is one of the team members in a project in 90s, before 95, and he started creating this Java language with some of his friends, and the team was called as Green Team. They used to develop programs for set-top boxes. Now, like nowadays, we're using set-top boxes with our TV. So for TV set-top boxes and televisions, TVs, they used to do, they used to create devices and they used to write the programs for the devices to run. So later on, James Gosling thought of designing a computer language so that other peoples also can write the programs, the softwares. And he designed this programming language with some principles. It's very simple, robust, portable, platform independent, secured, high performance, multi-threaded, architecture neutral, object oriented, interpreted, and dynamic. These are the various principles of Java. So, but later on we'll learn these things, whatever you have doubts, like what is platform independent, how it is secure, how is this high performance, how it is multi-threaded, what is architecture neutral, what is object oriented programming. So we'll learn this. So these principles are there. So first it started in 1995 with a team. So currently we are knowing the name of this language is Java, but actually the name earlier it was something else. Like first it was called as Green Talk by James Gosling. Later on they called as Oak, like it is taken from a oak tree near their office, and it is a part of their green project, like they are working in a team and developing the softwares, developing the applications for the set-top boxes and digital devices. So they gave this name as oak because there is a oak tree outside their office, and it is also the national tree of many countries like USA, France, Germany, Romania, etc. But in 1995, Oak was renamed as Java, and it was registered at Java because they changed this name from Oak to Java, as there was one trademark conflicts between Oak technology and this Oak. So there is a conflict between these two. So they changed the name to Java. So let me tell you some interesting fact about Java programming. How it is named, how it gonna name Java. So when there is a conflict between Oak Technology and James Gosling team to name the language as Java, as Oak, then they thought of getting some suggestions from all the members, some names, suggestion of names, words. So many words came as a suggestion like dynamic, revolutionary, silk, jolt, DNA, Java also. So they're choosing the shortlist some of that, like revolutionary, dynamic, lively, cool, unique. So some of the names they shortlisted. But James Gosling was thinking of something else, and in that suggestions they chooses two of the names, like one is Silk, another is Java. These two the top choices. Then they gave this name, the programming language as Java. So it was one of the unique name, and you all know Java is an island in Indonesia, and in Indonesia they first cultivated the coffee. They first produced this coffee, and that coffee was named as Java coffee. So during the time of uh, choosing the name of the language, all people are drinking that Java coffee. So James Gosling, given this choice, given this suggestion, Java, the name of this language. So first, initially, the language developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem was the company, and nowadays it is one of the subsidiary of Oracle Corporation, and first released in 1995. Then the first version came JDK, Java Development Kit. First version it is released in January 23, 1996. It's the first official version. Then later on, so many versions came like JDK Alpha, Beta 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Now Java SE8, SE6, then J2SE, Java SE, then 10th. Now in last edition was 2018, Java SE 10 nowadays also we're using. So these are the base version of Java. So they developed many features, they enabled many features, they incorporate many features in new developments. So these are the developments chronologically. So before going to learn Java, first we have to know some fundamentals. Without the fundamentals, we cannot learn Java. So we must have to know these fundamentals. So what are the fundamentals? I'll tell you what is we should know about software. What is a software? What is a program? What is programming? And what is a programmer? And what is a computer language? So we already discussed about computer language. So a software. What is a software? You all people nowadays, you all are tech savvy. You are using mobile phones. You are using laptop, desktop. So software means is a software is designed to perform a particular task. I think you all have used MS Word, Microsoft Excel, so many other applications like video players, audio players, like image, like Photoshop. Many applications are there. Many softwares you are using nowadays. So the software is something which will perform a particular task. Like if we're using MS Word, where you can design your words, we can write words, paragraphs, you can design your page. Like in Excel, we can do various kinds of calculation with data. We can insert data and we can make tables, so we can make decisions, so we can make calculation, we can summation, addition, multiplication, various calculation we can do. So it's a particular software is a particular thing which can perform a particular thing. So now program. Come to program. What is a program? Program is a part of a software. Means a collection of programs. Means a collection of program is a software. A software is a collection of different kinds of programs. So what is a program? Now see, like in MS Word, let it be take a example of MS Word where like we're going to file to save the file. We're using copy to copy some sentences, to copy some words. We use to paste, like you want to copy and paste somewhere else. So these are different uh, kinds of programs, like take it, save it, open, close, find, replaces. Many programs are there. How to arrange, to insert an image, that is also a program. So various programs are the collection of program is called as a software. Means software is a collection of various programs. Now come to programming. Programming is same, like programming is the way of writing the programs. Means the way of writing a programs is called as programming. And what is a programmer? A programmer is writing the program. Means I am the programmer. After some days you will also become a programmer. Like after learning Java, you can write various programs, we can design your programs, you can compile your programs, so you'll become a programmer. So programmer is the person who is writing the program. And you all know what is a computer language. So by which we can design our program. Computer language we can use to design our program, to design a software. Program, the collection of program is called as a software. Object oriented programming. Oops. Object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm, means it's a style of programming based on the concept of objects, which can contain data in the form of fields and code in the form of procedures. A feature of object-oriented is an object's procedures that can access and often modify the data fields of the object with which they are associated. Means object is something which incorporate the data fields and the programs and the instructions which can modify the data fields. So it will incorporate both. So in computer language we call as data fields. The variables are fixed data, and methods are there. So through the methods we can change, or we can do some modifications with our data. So this is called as object. But in layman word, I will tell you what is an object. Object is something which is created, extracted from a class. So we'll learn later on what is class. But like, I'll give a small example. I'll give you one example, like, you know how to make bricks. There is a format. Have you seen, any upon have seen how to making a bricks? There is a format, and what they will do, they'll bring the mixture of mud and some sand. That mud will keep on the format, and after that they will take out from the format, then exactly it will become like in the format. Okay, take an example, like any objects you see, like a bottle, like the laptop, uh, book, or anything else, any object you see, you if you see around you, then so many objects are there. So similar objects. Similarly, in computer language also, object has some features. It's do something. Computer